Hey guys, we are back. We've got a little 1/32 ounce ball head jig in the vise. Guys, it's a little cool here today. I'm out here in my building, got my heat on, and I've got my vise, so what else do you need? Let's go ahead and get us some thread down. We are going to go all the way down to the hook tip with this one. I saw this one a couple years ago. It's probably been that long since I've tied one on channel J is Outdoorsy. I've got me a piece of neck hackle. I'm just going to get here at the bottom and strip off a few of those fibers. But I saw Jay tie this up. I'm going to lay that down a minute. Get my Sally Hansen. It is supposed to get cold here tonight. Down in the 20s. That's cold to me. I know a lot of you guys live where it's a lot colder than that. And I know Jeff lives in Minnesota. And I definitely know it gets cold up there. When I used to drive a truck, I used to deliver up there, son. I don't know how them guys take it. But we just got that little bitty piece of neck hackle there, just right off the end of it. We're going to tie it in. I'm just going to get in here and snip this off. See, it don't have much of a tail there at all, and we do use some ice dubbing on this little jig. I want to get me some. Let me get my wax. I'm not that good at these ice dub jigs, but we're going to give it a shot. See how it turns out. Never know till you try. I don't know if I've tied a black one. I know I've tied it. I've got my hand sanitizer here just to wet my fingers with just a little bit to fix this dubbing. Just take and stack it up a little bit. I'm bad about getting too much dubbing. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, let's see if we can do this now. That worked out fairly good. Snip some of this excess off here. And I'm just going to go ahead and do a little quick finish in it here. And let's see what's next. Our saddle hackle. I've got me a piece of saddle hackle here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this off about right there. Right there is what we're left with. And we will get it tied in here. As I'm trying to do this without cutting my thread. That should be okay. Get my thread rolled back up a little bit. And I'm just gonna kind of angle this down in here a little bit. Make sure we get it tied in good. Then we'll snip that end off. I like to use my hackle pliers for this. That should be plenty, and we're just going to get right in behind that tip. And get it tied in. Slipped off my hackle pliers. We'll just get back here and cut it. Okie dokie. We'll pull it all back. And now I got something there, but I don't know what that is. Get our Sally Hansen just a little bit right there on our thread. Go ahead and give that a couple of wraps just to get that Sally Hansen tied in, then we don't have to fool with it no more. Oops. And I'll do my normal 5 wrap whip finish. Get in there and cut my thread. I don't know if we can brush that out just a little bit. There we go, guys. That's fairly similar to the one I've seen Jay tie. If you want to go and give his channel a look, he does real good on the flies, especially the bucktail. He's probably the best one I've seen tie the bucktail jigs. So we'll lay that in the side. I'll lay my extra neck hackle I had left over here, and we'll do something else with that. Okay, now what have we got? I painted me up some jig heads ahead of time. This is the 1/24 ounce white with, I put some black and blue eyes in it, and I have got a piece of royal blue neck hackle. Guys, I'm sorry, I took a sneezing spell and I'm all stopped up. On this and on these, you know, we usually go about 2/3 of the way down to the hook tip, somewhere around there. Go ahead and cut off the tag end. Get these hackle feathers out of the way. And of course, we're going to get our Sally Hansen. Guys, this is a really fun hobby. I'll be sitting around the house. And I'll get bored and come out here and tie me some jigs. It's very relaxing. So we've got our, like I said, this is our royal blue neck hackle. I use neck hackle on all these. I think the saddle hackle is just a little too dense. And we'll go ahead and start cutting our V's out. May be able to get 4 out of this, and I don't know. Yeah, we should be able to. Okay, now Now let's see what we've got. I believe that's about right. So we'll just go back here, if I can pick them up, pick up one of our hackle V's, just lay it down with it curved upward, and the tip we're going to put it curved down. Get us another hackle V, lay right on top of that. And let's see, got one more here. Well, I've got two more, but I don't know if we're going to use them or not. Let's go ahead and see if we can tie this in, and then we'll decide if we need another one. I believe we are going to tie this other one in. It's not very big, but give us a little bit more fullness on our tail. Okie dokie. Okay. Now, let's see. I believe what I'm going to do, I've got some blue Flashaboo. I'm just going to get me a couple of pieces of it. This is that extra length Flashaboo. I got it at a local fly shop. Well, it's about 30 minutes from me. I go up there every now and then and look and see what they've got. Cut that off just past their hackle. Give us some pretty good flash in it. And let's see, I had my, here it is. This is mellow yellow. It's got some blue in it. I don't know if you can see it there. But this is what we're going to use to finish it up. If I can get it untangled. Guys, I just tie this in just anyway to get it started, and then I go all the way back to where everything else was tied to get it tied in good. And then we'll just alternate front and back here till we get it tied in 2 or 3 times will be good. Get in here and cut off our chenille. Okay. As usual, we get our Sally Hansen here again. And do our whip finish. 4, 5. Cut that thread, and I've still got a piece of fuzz here that's bothering me. There we go, guys. A little royal blue and yellow. Not too bad. Let me put my chenille back up and my flashaboo. We'll lay this one over here with the other one we just tied. And we're going to do another one of these. You can see there, that's one of those Ultra Men. I painted orange and white. I'm going to have me a bobbin. Let me get this. Get my orange thread. I always use the Danville 210 on these. What have I done with my threader? I don't know how I lose so much stuff. But I am constantly misplacing stuff. Here it is, finally. Okie dokie. We got our thread. Finally. Let's go ahead. Get us a good thread base laid down there and cut it off. Put our Sally Hansen down, and we're going to use our orange marabou on this. I guess if you're a Tennessee fan, this would probably be a good jig for you. Never have been a Tennessee fan. I live in Tennessee, but I've never been a Tennessee fan. Of course, I'm originally from Virginia. Just right across the line here from where I'm at. Raised. After I got married, I moved to Tennessee. I'm just about 10 miles away from where I grew up at, so it's not far over to Virginia. Okay, and we're just gonna, I've got some orange crystal flash, but I don't really like it. We're just going to get a piece of this silver holographic flashaboo, if I can hang on to it. Cut it off just past the end of our hackle. Pull it down just a little bit. The same thing on this side. Pull it down just a touch. Okay. I'll turn it over here to the side so I can make sure I get all that crystal flash covered. This is a 1/8 ounce jig head. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Okay, let's go ahead and get our whip finish out of the way. Guys, I come back here yesterday to tie. I was going to tie some. I tied 2 jigs. And it just wasn't working out. So, best thing there is to just quit and come back later. Get our UV resin now. Dude, that's a lot of UV resin on that brush. That gives that thread a nice shine. There we go, guys, a little Ultra Minna, orange and white. Not too bad. Guys, I really do appreciate you watching these videos. It really means a lot. All your comments and likes and all that sort of thing. Help our channel out a little bit. I'm trying to make some of these longer videos just to help my watch hours grow a little bit. We've got our subscribers up, but our watch time hours are not that good, so we're making a few longer videos, see if that helps it out any. Most of my videos last 5, 6, 7 minutes, something like that. So I'm just doing these where I tie 3 or 4 jigs and see how it works out. But guys, like I said, appreciate you. God bless you, and we will catch you on the next one.